What's the story, guys? It's Heritage back here again. I don't usually do two vids in a row, but a bit of breaking news here. IDW has just told Larry Hama to stop writing G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, which is the series he's been writing continuing from when Marvel had the license way back when, which is up to 275, I think, or something like that, or somewhere near it. The storyline he's supposed to be doing is something called Snake Hunt, which he's been building for the last while, but they just rang him up and said, look, don't keep doing the book. Effectively meaning he's got a pencils down moment off them. The news broke on Newsarama, who've been on the ball on this whole shutdown affair. They really did story after story. They've been doing a lot of breakthroughs. And like I said, this is coming on the back of the Lions Forge Labs closure that happened last night. Now, I said it's either my last video or one of them ones before that, I said that IDW is in a precarious situation. They've had to tap their shareholders on several occasions, and I'm talking like tens of millions to be poured into it. And they were putting all their eggs into the TV basket. They were hoping to have stuff like, I think, V-Wars, October Faction, Winona Earp and Lock and Key. And as far as I know, the only one still working now is Lock and Key. And I think they can do Winona Earp if they fund everything, which they don't really have the resources to do. So you do a little basic mathematics on this and it looks like IDW is in a very, very bad situation and maybe about to announce something about going out of business themselves. I've put the screenshots up so you can read most of the article, but go to Newsarama's website and give them the traffic to find out the lowdown. This story literally broke an hour ago, so I mean, I don't usually do two videos in a day, but I couldn't resist this one. This is going to break you boys, Zach's heart, because he loves G.I. Joe. And he's a massive fan of Larry Hama's, you know, like, so this is going to break his heart that this series has been put on hiatus. But like I said to myself, this looks like a warning sign for them that they're in financial difficulty. And I mean, we're not hearing anything from any other creator, and no books are being delivered, so it's not a question of them telling other creators to down tools on projects that they've got too. But you know, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero is an ongoing. You know, like it's one of the longest ongoing that IDW have. So the fact that they're saying this to Larry seems to me that they don't intend to have a very long-term view on this. They, you know, like if they do have financial trouble, they may actually produce the books that they've already commissioned, stuff like G.I. Joe, Transformers, Terminator, stuff like the 1984 book that they're going to be doing with Simon Foreman. But structurally, they're kind of mini-series, things that are meant to be put into a trade paperback. So there's a different comparison here when you're saying about G.I. Joe, because this one is meant to be an ongoing. So it's a bad sign if they're starting to think long-term. There isn't any need for them to have Larry's services. So there you go, just a small video I wanted to do. You can have a look through, like I said, the screenshots to get up to date on the story. That G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, on hiatus. Unknown when it's coming back. Larry Hama told not to write any more stories, and IDW looking to be rather risky position for me. So there you go. If you like this, like and subscribe, share with your mates if you want, and leave a comment below if you've got any opinions on it yourself. Take care, guys. Bye.